All right, y'all, I appreciate y'all for clicking on this video. There is gonna be a deer harvested in here. I think I filmed the recovery and me cleaning it. So if you don't think that's something that you care to stomach, then you probably want to go ahead and skip to the next one. But if this is something that you find interested in, well, then enjoy. We about to get on it. All right, y'all. I think we just stuck one. Had a group of does and some small ones come in. Got them within about 30. The thing about it is, though, I'm not shooting a typical not compound, but a crossbow broadhead. I'm actually using a broadhead that's rated for compound. I got these on Walmart. They were like half off. These are NAPs. Relatively sharp. Not near as sharp as the Rage hypodermics I was using before. But anyway, everybody said they wouldn't work just because they're not rated for crossbow, but I do have blood on the ground. I didn't get the shot on camera, but I don't have like none of my equipment with me. So I'm even hand holding this phone, but assuming we're gonna recover this deer, I'm interested to see what kind of damage, this little NAP did. So anyway, like I said, they were half off at Walmart. There's a pretty good sized creek. There's a pretty good sized creek that runs just right here. I hope to God she didn't cross that creek, so I'm gonna probably call for backup. I don't have my four-wheeler with me, so. Anyway, I'm gonna pick y'all up here in a second. I do see blood, so that's a good sign. About 2 weeks ago, I shot one with a Rage. She was 27 yards. I shot her for 30, and we didn't find nothing. So I'm glad just to find blood on the ground. So I'll ring y'all right back. Got a little bit on that leaf right there. I'm not expecting to find my arrow just because I shot it from a seated position. I was on a little ground blind, so I'm not expecting to find the arrow. Or bolt, if you may. Let's see. A little drop of blood there. Let's see. God, I hope she didn't try to jump in that creek. I'm sure it still has water in it. That's gonna be water moccasin territory right now because everything else is so cotton picking dry. Let's see. There's some blood right here. Back, blood right here. She's not bleeding extremely well, that's for sure. Well, got a little splotch right there I'm just seeing. Okay, I see her trail now. Okay, I'm gonna go around this cedar tree. Ran right up under it. Does she keep straight or does she? Lord have mercy, the trail going right toward this creek. Oh, boy. Creek is actually dry. More blood. Okay. 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 All right. Pretty cool. There's a creek, actually. Here's the creek. Sorry for the shaky video, man. I'm Trying to do this semi-quietly and hold the phone. Yeah, you can see the blood. It's not the best, but hey, steady blood trail, and I see some more of them. I'm wondering if she stayed on this little trail. And I want to think it curves back out to the left. I'm tempted to kick out, see if I could pick this trail back up. Ain't much of a game trail, but it's something I can always come back and find this. So I'm gonna kick out, see if I can pick her up on the other side. Okay, so I'm sort of kind of back on that trail she was following. I don't see any blood right now. I don't know. I'm not seeing nothing right here. Maybe I should have just stayed on the blood back there instead of trying to cut her off what I thought her trail was. I can see down that creek a little ways. Hopefully she's not in that creek. All right, so I texted my brother that I shot when I told him my fear she jumped that creek. And it looks like she did. I'm standing on a little ledge. It's a pretty significant creek, to be honest. I'm standing on a little ledge down here, and it's definitely got blood on it. It's got good blood. I'm sure when she jumped, made that impact, that's where she went right there. Man, she had a pretty good jump off in there. Like I wouldn't expect to see her. Good gracious, man. I mean, that's a pretty hellacious jump she took. Especially to be shot. All right, well. I gotta find a way to get down here without breaking my own neck. All right, I'll get back with y'all. As bow hunting tends to do, oftentimes not go the way you want it to. She's made it across the creek. We got that far. Finally found blood across the ditch. And yes, it is blood. Okay, we got blood that's good, but what's not good is I pushed a little further in and I seen one jumping and blowing. This deer wasn't jumping and blowing like a shot deer though. I don't know, I'm gonna follow this blood so much, I probably, if it goes right into the direction that I seen that other deer, I'll probably just sit down for 20, 30 minutes and keep on going, but yeah. I thought when I come in here during gun season, man, I'll hunt with my 35 in here year round just because I don't want them deer crossing this ditch. But anyway, we're gonna continue on looking. Wish me luck. Well, we got good news and bad news. Good news is I'm still seeing blood. Also good news, I just laid eyes on the deer. Thirdly, the bad news is, as y'all probably could imagine, that deer's not dead. I marked my location on Onyx and I just stopped visually scouting and just started following blood. I got on consistent blood. I just started following blood, not even looking up at where I was going. Almost walked right up on the deer, probably 15 yards from me. She's bedded down right here. She's hit good. I want to say she hit good, but that gummit, if she was hit good, she'd be down already, like dead already. So probably gonna find me a tree to prop up on, wait about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, push in a little bit further. I left my crossbow back there at the freaking, where I shot her at. It was so thick, and I was on my hands and knees getting to them briars and stuff, and then there's absolutely no way in the world I would have been able to cross that creek with my crossbow, so I just left it. I mean, she can't really run. She's dragging. She's a big doe though. So, anyway, man, she blew one time. She could barely blow. So, I'm gonna give her, heck, I might give her 40 minutes, bro. I'm just gonna rake me a spot, sit down, make sure I ain't sitting on Jake no shoulders, and just give her about 40 minutes. I'll probably go ahead and call for backup. I haven't called yet, but I probably will go ahead and make that call now. So, I mean, you always see people having this kind of trouble, but I've only killed 2 with my bow, and they both went down within sight. So, anyway. Anyway, what can you say, right? What can you freaking say? All right, I'll dial y'all whenever I get up. She's about 8 yards in front of me. She still ain't dead. Wind is blowing dead in my face. She's facing directly away from me. There's a tree that's blocking her head and me. That's the only reason she ain't seen me. I'm sure she's heard me, but she hasn't seen me yet. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and finish her off because I don't like this. All right, I don't think we were rolling as I got up on the deer. I think the last footage you seen, found the deer and it was still alive, I think, and I went ahead and put it down. Came onto the house and got my dad, and he helped me get it out of there. But man, that was tough, man. That was tough. She ran over 100 yards, crossed a really, really big creek, crossed another little ditch, and then I wound up bumping her. And that's part of bow hunting. I was using a crossbow. I just have such a, I guess, more newfound respect for people that use a compound bow. And I've tried myself, but I've never just capitalized on one with my compound. But anyway, that BroadHead did the job. I shot her. I wound up shooting her a little low and just a little bit far back. I'll show y'all. Yeah, she go right here. And she's not that big. Let me zoom out. It was a good size doe. I think I was aiming more I was wanting more right here, but I wound up hitting her there, and it came out even further back. She was quartering. I don't know if she was quartering away or quartering too. I'll take her, man. First deer of the season. I'm not about to know how to clean a deer, how to skin a deer. There's way better videos on YouTube on how to do that than I could ever do. So I'll probably put y'all in the zoom mode and we'll butcher up. This right here is just where I drug her up the embankment of that creek. So we're gonna go ahead and knock her britches off and stick her in the cooler. I'm not gonna gut her either. I'm just gonna Take the hide down to the neck, knock off the front shoulders, get the back strap. I'm gonna debone the hind quarter. Get those inner tenderloins out. Coyotes can have the rest. If these green flies can get any worse, I'm gonna make me a fire out here. I can't smoke them out. All right, y'all, before I get, let's zoom out, huh? There we go. Before I get too far into this, let's see. Might have should have left the shoulder on for better judgment, but that's where I hit her at. Should have been more like right in here, but yeah, she's spinning, but yeah, y'all can see that. Using that NAP from Walmart. I paid $15 for them. The exit is a little bit further out. Wish I would have aimed a little bit closer to the shoulder, but yeah. Anyway, back in zoom mode, y'all go.